All right, today we are going to go over changing some gradebook settings, creating electronic gradebook categories and items, and then making sure they sync to our gradebook. So, the first thing we're going to want to do is make sure that our settings are correct. So, under grades, we're going to click on the settings button. From there, we're going to make sure under this personal display options that for grade details, all three options are checked. We also want to make sure that repeat final grades both are checked. And then we want to make sure that the default grades area is manage grades. So if we have all of those set up, we can hit save. And then we're going to click on that calculation options. We want to make sure that points are selected. We want to make sure that the final grade released is selected, that it's the calculated final. Here we want to make sure that any ungraded items are dropped. And then you want that automatic update turned on. So as long as those are correct, you're going to hit save. Now we're going to look at the grade categories. So again, by clicking grades, and we're going to choose this manage grades, this second tab here. And what we are going to do, and you can see we already have these, but we're making sure our categories are there. And basically that's our week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, and week 7, which we did last week in week 3. We set those up. But again, if you need a reminder, it is new and then selecting category, and those pop up for you. Once you have the category, you're able to add the items that are going to be graded. So last week we went through and added the new item and we put in these discussion grades. This week we are going to add a Dropbox for each of these weeks, and we're going to add a quiz for each of these weeks. So to add a Dropbox, so again, item, making sure we choose numeric, and week number 3, and we'll make this the Dropbox. Category, we're going to choose week 3, and we'll make that Dropbox worth 10 points. And we will save and close. And you can see now that week 3 Dropbox is right there. So we'll do it again for another item, numeric, and we'll say week number 3 quiz. Again, making sure it's in that category, and quiz will keep 10 points too. And then we're going to do a save and new. Because I know I'm putting in these quizzes and drop boxes, I'm just going to keep hitting new item. And now we'll go week number 4. Find that in week 4. 10 points. Save and new. Numeric. Week number 4 quiz. Numeric. And I'm just going through and adding all these in so that we have them. Week number 6. Dramatic quiz. Week number 6, save anew, and now on to week 7. And I'll show you how we can check this out here. Save anew. And then our last one will be our week 7 quiz. Making sure it's under week 7. Oh, I don't actually need this new one. So I'm going to come back over to manage grades. So now you can see in week 3, I have my discussion grade, my Dropbox grade, and my quiz. And week 4, week 5, week 6, and week 7. So you can see they are all there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to integrate that Dropbox to tie into our electronic gradebook, so that as soon as the student submits it, they're able to see it, and same with the quiz. So in order to do that, you're going to go up to the top of the right of assessment. You're going to click that down arrow. We'll start with Dropbox here and click new folder. So here we'll put week number 3 Dropbox. Now, this you are going to want to make sure that it is synced with the assignment that we have. So you can see this grade out of. This is where we're taking from the gradebook. Now here we can say in gradebook and edit or link to existing. This is where we're linking. So here we're going to link it to an existing grade item. And this is week number 3 Dropbox. So you can see that 10 points pops up and we hit OK. And that's all we need to do. We hit save and close. And same thing again. Only now we're doing week number 4 Dropbox. Clicking ungraded, finding it in the gradebook. We're going to edit or link. We're going to link to an existing. Week 4 Dropbox. Save and close. Another folder. This will be our week 5 Dropbox. Ungraded in the gradebook. Linking to an existing. We're on week 5 here. And save and close. New folder. Week number 6, ungraded. We're going to find that, link it. So very simple to do. And then one more week here. And week number 7, Dropbox. And linking, week number 7. And saving and closing. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing for the quizzes that we have. We're going to make sure that they are synced up. So again, we'll go to assessment. Only this time we're clicking on quizzes and exams. From here, we are clicking new quiz. And we can name this here. Start with week number 3 quiz. And again, we're going to come here to not in the gradebook. We're going to edit or link to existing. And we're going to link it to an existing item. So now week number 3 quiz. And we're going to click OK. Now, the other thing that we want to do with this one is not just make sure that it is linked there, but we also want to make sure that it is letting the grades to be immediately seen. So under evaluation and feedback, auto publish results immediately, and then synchronize to gradebook once it's published. So they're going to be able to see that, what they got. Okay. And we're going to save and close. And then again, we'll do a new quiz. Finding it in the gradebook. And saving and closing. Finding it in the gradebook. And again. And syncing. Oops. Edit or link. Link to an existing. Week 6. Making sure this is all there. Saving, closing. And we have our last one here. New quiz. Week number 7 quiz. And there we go. So that is how we're going to save and close that. And then what you'll see when we come over to grades here, these are all now associated with Dropbox quizzes. So they're synced up.